Hey, this is Brant with Vintage Statements, and today we've got this nice buffet that we're gonna redo. So hit that subscribe button and let's get this project started. All right, overall this piece is in really good condition. It's super heavy. So the actual client is going to use this in a salon. So what we're going to do is we're going to strip all the handles off, pull the drawers, pull all the drawers. We're going to pull the base pieces here because it makes it easier to paint. We'll remove all of the brass pieces here, sand it down. We're going to paint it black, then we'll scuff it up a little bit, put the wax it, put the hardware back on it, and this piece is going to be quite different. So let's do a quick wrap around so you can see it up close, and then we'll start removing the hardware and get this project going. Alright, it's coming along here. We got all the drawers pulled, hardware off, we've got all the brass pieces out, legs off, and now what we're going to do is start sanding. I've got my DeWalt sander, 80 grit sandpaper, and what we're trying to do is just scuff sand this piece down. We don't need to take it down to bare wood or anything like that. We're just trying to clean up any of the damages, any of the polyurethane or anything that's been chipped up. Basically take this piece from a shininess and give it a dull finish, and that's going to allow that paint to really stick well. So we're going to sand everything down that we can with the DeWalt. We'll take the sandpaper off, we'll hit anything, the grooves and anything that's curved after, just hand sanding that, and then we're going to wipe and vacuum it all out. So after we get done sanding here, next time you see this piece, well, it's going to be all vacuumed up and ready to paint. So let's get started. Alright, we're trying to stay out of the sun. We're in Phoenix here and it's already over 100 degrees, and well, painting in 100 degrees in the sun is not fun. So we got a little bit of shade here in the edge of the garage and we're going to utilize that. So painting this piece is kind of a strategic puzzle since it's so big and there's so many things that both sides of the doors have to be painted, all the drawers. I really want to get this base taken care of. So my strategy is, since I already have it on its back, is I'm going to paint the base piece here. I'm going to paint it twice, let it dry. I'm going to paint the back of these drawers twice, let it dry, and then I can flip it and I can set this up and paint everything else the way I want to. And the drawers, we'll hit those, the legs, we'll get those. Everything's going to get 2 coats. I got my Worcester brush, I got my Behr Premium Plus paint. Its color is Blackout. I use it a lot. This is one of 2 pieces that we're doing for a salon, so if you enjoyed this piece getting done, the next project will probably be the hutch that matches, or that they're also wanting to paint and for their salon. So check that out when I get that video posted too. So let's get started. Paintbrush, I'll coat 1 coat on everything, clean my brush multiple times throughout this project, and well, after we get it painted, you'll see how this thing's starting to transform and it starts to come back to life, and that's when you get that second burst of energy. So here we go. let the paint dry for 24 hours, and now what we're going to do is lightly scuff it. Now this is a step that you definitely could skip if you'd like, but here at Vintage Statements, we want to give it that nice vintage feel, and some scuff marks are going to help with that. So I've got a piece of 80 grit sandpaper, and we're just going to kind of go through it. The more scuff, the harder you scuff, the more you sand, and just keep sanding until you get the scuff marks that you want. I prefer to go the direction of the grain of the wood, kind of gives with the pattern, and just remember where the drawers are. So maybe you want to scuff a little bit harder where the drawers would be touching from constant wear and tear over the years, or just go with the rough edge look where it's just touching the edges up, your preference. So today I'm just going to go over this quick sand. Once we do that, we'll wipe it down and then we'll start waxing it. Lots of pieces here, all the drawers, all the doors, all the frame has to be done. Let's go. Alright, we wiped the piece down and now we can start waxing. For us, we're going to use the Citrus Shield. It's a premium wax by Howard. An old rag, got a glove on here. Don't need the glove, it's just natural wax. But we're going to go the same grain, the way of the grain pattern. Do the whole piece. For this, it's going to look a little shiny when you put it on, but it actually dries out and comes back down to a dull, which is what we want. If you want that shine, maybe a different product would help with the shine, but I do like how it goes on shiny. It lets me know where I've done it, and then it kind of dries and dulls out a little bit, which is perfect for us. So let's get started. Alright, here it is completed. It's Behr Prime and Paint Blackout is the color. We put it on 2 coats, we scuffed it, and well, the finish is amazing. And this is going to look pretty nice in the salon that it's going in. So if you like this project and many of our others, subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook and Instagram. Those subscriptions really do help us as a small business here. And we'll do a quick run by. Until next time.